Hello guys, welcome back to another VR Here vlog episode. I'm sorry it's been a while since we put one of these out, but we're back in 2018 with some updates on how the arcade's going, some talk about virtual reality, what's going on in the virtual reality world, and just to catch up with you guys and just to tell you how we're going. So first of all, I just want to again apologize for the lack of episodes. We have been very busy throughout December into the new year. We were very busy showing lots of really nice people some virtual reality for the first time, and then some have already actually tried it before, maybe at home with their mobile phone, or just the earlier versions of virtual reality, the Oculus DK development kit 1 and 2, for example. So that was really great in December and New Year to see a lot of people come into the arcade and really have a good time. So thank you guys if you're watching, if you did come along. So if you're a techie or you love keeping up with VR and technology in general, you'll know that CES, the Electronics Consumer Show, was going on in Vegas over the week, and they announced the Vive Pro, the HTC Vive Pro. We use the HTC Vive in the arcade. Some of you will know that, and some of you won't. But the Vive Pro is absolutely, it looks really great. They've redesigned it. The front of the headset itself looks similar, but they've actually done this kind of almost royal blue kind of finish to it, and it actually comes with an updated strap, an audio strap, so it's got built-in headphones now, and now the headset as well actually not screws onto the back of your head, but it's like a sort of a screw sort of system that makes the headset more comfortable around the back of the head. So there's no actual Velcro straps anymore, which is really great, and the inbuilt headphones as well. But that's not the end of the story with the Vive Pro. It actually has a 78% increase on the full resolution of the screens. So there's been no bump in the field of view, unfortunately. As far as we're aware, it's still 110 degrees. But the combined OLED screens now give around, I think it's a 78% increase on the resolution. I think it's 2880 by 1600, so that's combined, so that's absolutely amazing. And from early testing we've seen actually people talk about it live from the show, the headset actually feels a bit lighter apparently, so that's really good news, because we know that it's not sort of a thing that people complain about, but people do say, yeah, it's actually quite heavy. It doesn't really matter. I mean, once you're inside playing the game, it really becomes really unnoticeable. So yeah, definitely excited to hopefully try that out in the future and maybe share that headset if we're lucky enough to get it in the arcade. We obviously will work our very hardest to get that here and for you guys to try out. So also as well, some game announcements from the arcade, and we have a basketball game which we've just been able to get for you guys, which is really good, really high paced. You've got to basically, you've obviously got to get the basketball into the net, but the idea is to the baskets will sort of appear and go up and down and move. Obviously makes it a bit harder. That's a really fun game, and try and get your name on the high score list right now. It's called Hoops VR. I'll obviously be putting links into the video, into the description, on how you can book. And also as well, Raw Data, which is a very sort of popular game, multiplayer game with our customers. I'm sure everyone will urge you to definitely try and play that. It's a 2-player multiplayer co-op game. It was only available on 2 booths, but now it's actually available on all booths now. So if you bring a party of 4, you can definitely get into some Raw Data. Obviously 2 versus 2 and 2 versus 2, respectively. So yeah, definitely Raw Data is one of the best multiplayer games we have currently at the arcade, and we hope you want to come and play that with us very soon. So one last section of things I want to go over is about future plans, what we have what we're going to do with the arcade, some of the things that we have sort of, under wraps for now. I can't go through, obviously, but one thing that is happening pretty soon is the guys from Super Nerds will be coming over to film some videos. We've got one episode planned so far, which will be getting recorded very, very soon. The guys know about their films and their games. Really great podcast. If you haven't checked them out, another link in the description for those guys. But basically, I've asked the guys to come over and we're going to sit down and we're going to discuss virtual reality games. And that sounds obvious, but what we're going to be discussing is games that we want to see developed and made. Stuff that, they haven't done yet, which pretty much, either they should have or, we're hoping that they are developing. Really, games that have been brought out in the past on, say, the Xbox or the PC, PlayStation, that we'd love to see. You obviously know that Fallout 4 VR is out for the Vive now, and Skyrim for the PlayStation VR, and Rockstar have also brought out the sort of smaller version of LA Noire, which apparently we haven't had a chance to play that, unfortunately, but apparently it's getting really good reviews. But yeah, the discussion will be pretty much games that we would love to see in VR, whether they be old retro games that have only just maybe been released in like the last year or so that, might need a makeover. So definitely stay tuned on social media for that, because that's going to be a really great one for us and obviously the guys over at Super Nerds. So one thing I can touch on that we didn't really want to give away is we teased obviously on an Instagram, and was it actually the later end of last year, and we said we had a new toy. Now that new toy was actually Windows Mixed Reality, which I might have brought up at some point, but just to go over it, guys, Windows Mixed Reality does not use trackers, so we're experimenting in different ways on how to use this headset and bring it out to you guys. We're actually looking to host events with that. So nothing in the arcade. We're going to be bringing that out to different locations around Liverpool and the Northwest. These are really early plans, so if they don't take off, we apologise, but there's still some testing involved with the Windows Mixed Reality. We've got the HP version. These are the controllers for them. They use light to track, similar to the PlayStation VR's Move controllers. But yeah, we're really actually excited to try this out in a bigger location and then share with you what the plan is. But I won't give the overall plan of what we have in our heads until we know it works. So yeah, going forward, more games, more VR games. We will always endeavour to make sure that we announce on social media what games they are, a couple of videos, and obviously we'll try our best to keep up with the vlog. It's not as easy as we first thought with how busy the arcade gets. Obviously, we also have to ask permissions from all our customers for videos and photos. Everyone usually obliges, but sometimes it's best not to ask. People want to come in and play the games, and we certainly want to be able to give them their full attention instead of focusing on camera equipment and such. So yeah, I'm going to end it today because I don't want to take it over 10 minutes. And again, keep on watching us, keep on coming to the arcade. If you haven't tried it before, there's still quite a lot of people we know in Liverpool that haven't been, and we don't know we exist. So just spread the word, guys. We really, really appreciate all the word of mouth that's going around recently. We've certainly noticed November, December that people are coming in and saying, such and such from the offices said, you were great. I've brought my children along, or I've come along. It's not just for children, guys. Come on. I mean, this is full entertainment. It's the next level entertainment. You don't have to be a gamer. Please don't think you have to be into gaming to do this. It's certainly not the case. So I'm going to leave it here, guys. everyone stay safe out there, and we'll see you again hopefully very soon. See you later, guys.